Hey all you pumpkin heads out there, this is your pal Mr. Pumpkin 708 here. And I just want to tell you guys something about Shin-Godzilla from yesterday and also a Throwback Thursday story. So, I'm going to post 3 videos today, but I'm going to try my best because I still haven't made the Rise of the Tomb Raider Part 2 video because of Shin-Godzilla. But don't worry, I'm going to do my review this week. It will be this week or this day, but I'm going to do it quickly. So, this video is going to be my Throwback Thursday. Well, I want it to be Throwback Thursday, but I just want to say about Shin-Godzilla. So let's start with Shin-Godzilla. It was fantastic. I loved it. I just want to tell you guys the story about Shin-Godzilla or Godzilla Resurgence. Now, in the US, it's only in theaters for a limited time through October 11th through the 18th. So get your tickets quickly or find like a nearest theater because it is sold out everywhere. I mean everywhere. So, yeah, I'll just open up this notebook because I might use it to give my rating. So, let's talk about the film. The film starts off with like a huge explosion out of the water. Oh, and by the way, spoiler, because this video would have spoilers. Alright, I'm just busy getting the drawings. So, in the beginning of the movie, that there's a huge, big explosion in the water with like blood around it. And out pops out a baby Godzilla. Now, I already known some of the spoilers about the video, but video, I mean movie. So, it's point A to point B and then point 3. So here's form A, which is his baby form, and you might laugh, but yeah, it's his baby form. I draw it weird. Alright. And then it starts rampaging the city like what Godzilla usually does. I'm just busy drawing here, but he rampages through the city and all the people are asking what are they going to do to get rid of this giant creature. Here's the city, and I'm about to draw Godzilla. You might make fun of my artwork, but yeah. But then, something happens to him. He starts like morphing into point B. So he morphs into point B. Yeah, I'm doing horrible artwork. So he morphs into point B, and excuse my bad artwork. But instead of destroying the city, he just retreats back to the water. Yeah, my artwork's gonna look terrible. So, after destroying the city, he goes back to home sweet home. Excuse my bad artwork. I've been saying that a lot of times, but I just gotta go with the flow. So, we got all like other talking and stuff about how they're gonna like see what the creature's name is, like who it is, Godzilla. And there were some parts in the movie that were English. There were some parts. And all of a sudden, this huge monster comes out of the water, and it was Godzilla. And man, he was an ugly person. Well, the design of him looked kind of weird, but I was okay with it. At first, I thought the suit looked terrible. I thought Toho really did not capture Godzilla good. But it was really good. Although, not the best, but I'm okay with it. So then it attacks more of Tokyo, and it also gets defeated. Well, he also stops the army, and yeah. So he rises out of the water, and then these helicopters have come to stop him. Hopefully with this, it would like kill the creature, but it doesn't. I don't know why I say creature. It would kill Godzilla, but Godzilla is indestructible. The army is useless. So we try to figure out a way to stop Godzilla. So he goes more into Tokyo, and all of a sudden, they drop missiles on him, and then his whole back just exploded with just blood. Just blood. Hey, you know that's gotta hurt. So Godzilla gets mad and he charges up his atomic beam. But it doesn't start off like quickly. It just starts with like just smoke, and then with fire, and then we got the purple beam. A very different take with it. And then his like lower jaw just separates from it. Here's my best example. His lower jaw. There's his lower jaw separating. And there's the beam effect. And he like destroys Tokyo with that. But then that's not all, because if he holds it in, it freaking comes out of his spikes. It comes out of his spikes. So that's kind of cool. And then after destroying Tokyo, I don't know if the movie takes place in Tokyo, but it might as well be. So after destroying Tokyo, he just stands in the city. Well, I'm embarrassed by my artwork. And then he just stands there, and then they were deciding like what they were gonna do. So they were gonna freeze Godzilla. They were going to like freeze him into a snowflake. And that's my snowflake picture. So they're trying to find. So they already found a way. So they gotta prepare like gasolines, like nearby gasolines filled with this freezy stuff. And they mean like gasoline after that they were skyrocketing with these barrels filled with this freezing stuff. So they send trains. So when the plan is completed, they send trains over by Godzilla's position, and that really pissed them off. They pissed Godzilla off. Yeah. I just put mad right there. So he shoots his atomic beam. At them. And same thing with his spikes. But then the tail, which is like all filled with like skeletons and all sorts of weird stuff. It also shoots atomic beam. So his mouth shoots, his back shoots, and his tail shoots. And what else happens is that his atomic beam just failed for some reason. And so he was crushed by fallen buildings. And once he was on the ground, he was just standing there. And they were feeding him these gallons of like these frozen solution that like stops his rage or something like that. I was about to put crap right there, but I misspelled it, so it's like oh crad. So sorry about that. It's just oh crap or oh crap. So these trucks were like feeding him these frozen juice stuff or whatever it's called. They were spraying it in his mouth. And I know that looks kind of bad, but I'll just use like a pipe. So they were spraying this frozen juice in his mouth, hoping that would freeze him. And the plan works. He stood there frozen. At a time, he just stands there. But then, at the tip of his tail, you know like all them skeletal designs he had there? well, it was like all like it was all like open and stuff. They almost looked like people. Was he like letting loose like his own babies or something like that? I don't know. It almost looked like.
Because apparently.
Oh, yeah, I'm watching a Nostalgia Critic right now. He reviews Dreamcatcher. You should give that a watch. And yeah, so all this other stuff comes out of his tail, but it's just frozen there. And I don't know what is gonna happen there, but we might see it in the second movie, if there is gonna be a second movie. So I was expecting a jump scare, but actually, it was the end. So sorry if I said too quickly. It was just that there was some other stuff in the film. I was just focusing on the Godzilla stuff. So that was my review of the movie. Spoiler alert. And yeah. So what I think of the movie. So it had Godzilla. It had Godzilla. It had him evolving, changing into a bigger one. It had the atomic breath scenes, which is good. And then it had the army scenes, which he usually fights. And yeah, so I give this film like a nice 10. Sorry about my writing, it's just... So yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10. It's really a great film. And I've ran out of paper. Let's see if I got any more. Nope, I used it all. Yeah, I used it all. Alright guys, so that's my Godzilla review. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And maybe we got like enough time for a Throwback Thursday story, since it's Thursday. So I was thinking about something that I should tell you guys that happened in the past. I'm just like thinking. I'm thinking like all sorts of other stuff. But I just know what to think about. So I'm like thinking and like thinking. And since it's Halloween, I should do like an October-Thon review. And then I was thinking about like one movie that I saw in the summer. The Shallows. So this would be like a Shin-Godzilla review / October-Thon, The Shallows review / Throwback Thursday. 3 videos combined. Boom. Alright, so, well, 4th video if we're gonna count Dreamcatcher, made by Nostalgia Critic. So, yeah. The Shallows, great movie. I was gonna do like an October-Thon review of The Shallows, but I would like to do one right now. So, The Shallows was amazing. It starts this girl who gets too close to a great white shark's feeding nest, and then she gets dragged in with a great white shark, and she's stranded on this island. And she's finding a way to get away from the killer shark, but then she makes a plan. She's gonna go to the buoy, which has like one of those like warning guns. I don't know what they're called. You just shoot them and like a white or red sort of light just beams across. I don't know what they're called, but she uses that to kill the shark, and the shark was on fire. But then, since it's in the water, the fire went away. But then, when it gets impaled by the spikes, it's dead. So the girl lived at the end, and yeah. That's the end of the movie. I don't know why I'm saying it this quick. But, yeah. Shallows is a great movie. I give it a 9 out of 10. So, Godzilla Resurgence gets a 9 out of 10. The Shallows gets a 9 out of 10. I love these films. You should go see them. The Shallows is already on DVD and Blu-ray, so you could go rent it or you could go buy it. But with Godzilla Resurgence, on the other hand, you have to like find a nearby theater, see if it's there, and then you gotta purchase the tickets quickly and get your seat. And it's really, well, it's gonna be worse, but yeah. And then also, once I was at Marcus Theaters, I got my Magical Movie Rewards card. And the Magical Movie Rewards card is something if you want to join their like program and stuff. So I'm joining their program. And I was thinking about joining like another program. People are like doing like these Patreon stuff, and I don't know if I should join Patreon. What do you guys think? Post a like in below and tell me a comment down below if you want me to join Patreon, because everyone's been doing Patreon and I wish I could do that. Or I don't know if I could do that. So if you're a YouTuber, you're a famous YouTuber, wants to join Patreon, tell me in the comments below and I would like to join Patreon. Because everyone's doing it and I would like to do it since I'm a YouTuber. And I've been doing some research on YouTube, and there's like this thing where people like live stream stuff, and I would like to do that. So I'm gonna look on YouTube and see if I could live stream me playing a game. Either it's on my computer or it's one of my console games down there. And we're doing the process with the room. Now, the room downstairs, we're going to do the process, but we also got another section in here where we're going to clean it all out and we're going to put all my games in there. So, that'll be coming up soon, and we're supposed to be getting it done this week. So, expect for updates and everything else. So, yeah. I will make a Rise of the Tomb Raider video, but I may have to do it for tomorrow because there's not enough time. Yeah. And I didn't feel like playing today. Well, I never usually do, but I'm playing games like every day, but maybe I'm just taking like a break from them. But yeah, that's all I have to say. So I did Shin-Godzilla review, October-Thon Shallows review, and didn't do Throwback Thursday story, but I will do like a Throwback Thursday story with the Shallows, because I took one of my friends with it, and even though she's a girl, I'm not going to say her name. And there was another, well, I'm not going to say both of their names, but they were like, they were like squealing. Well, her sister was squealing during the movie because she kept like going to the bathroom a lot, kept covering her eyes, and then, well, when like the surfer board came up, I like jumped. Now, I'll let you all know now, if I get scared, I'm destined like to scream and jump. I am literally I'm like the easiest person to scare in the world. Well, I don't know how many, but there are a lot of people that are scared of something. But I'm thinking about like playing like a scary game. Scary game. I'm gonna let you guys know, because everyone has been playing Sister Location, Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location. And I would like to join it because they got Steam. So what I've been doing is I've been hooking up with like a Steam account. I used to have a Steam account long time before, but now I'm gonna hook one up right now, and hopefully I could get into like the Steam community and all that stuff. Be like other YouTubers that are using it. And yeah. So I think that's about it. So that's the story. I had no words to say about it. Well, I had nothing to think about which story. So I took my friends to go see The Shallows, and they were like squealing during the whole movie. And yeah, I think that's about it. And also, I don't know if you have ever heard of this, but I actually went to Taco Bell and got one of those like $5 boxes. I might have said in the last video. And yeah, this is what the $5 boxes look like. Enter a chance to win PlayStation VR. So I tried out the code and texted to the right one, and I didn't win. I did not win. So during this weekend, I'll try another Taco Bell with this box again. Well, getting like a new one and see if I could win. Because if you were to get this is the launch bundle of the PlayStation VR. So you get PlayStation VR, the camera, the Move controllers, and a game. But I already got Move controllers, I already got the camera, so I'm good. The only thing I have to get is the game and the VR. But anyways, I think that's about it. That's about it in this video. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, I'll see you in the next video Friday. I'm Mr. Pumpkin, so away. Until next time, see you later, Pumpkinheads. Bye.